So you guys, if you honestly find yourself being overly emotional and you don't, like, your mind is just so cluttered and you just like feel like you're doing too much but also doing not enough at the same time, those are evidence signs that you probably should do a social media detax. Hey you guys, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today the topic at hand is the social media detox and why I decided to do one. So probably about a month ago I did a social media detox, and I was not on any social media for 8 weeks, you guys. 8 weeks. And it first started out with Brianna, aka Curly Hair Vegan. She posted on Twitter that she was gonna do a detox. I think it was a 14-day detox, and I was with it. I was like, you know, let's get it done, let's get it cracking. So she made a group meet, and I added myself to the group meet, and it was cool. You know, people were just talking about why they want to do their detox and everything. And honestly, I was kind of, the reason why I wanted to do this social media detox was because I just felt like everybody was expecting too much out of me, and everyone was judging me too much, and I was just like, you know, I need to kind of regain focus, figure out what I'm really trying to do, you know, not only with my YouTube channel, but with my life, with school, with everything. Like, so much was going on. I had a lot of emotions flaring, and I just felt like it was time for me to recenter myself, refocus, and to just be with myself instead of, you know, being on social media. Because social media, if you really think about it, all we're doing is reading other people's thoughts all the time. Anything that someone thinks, they tweet, or they post on Facebook, or they post on Instagram. So I just wanted to take some time and just, you know, think about my thoughts, think about what I want to do with my life. And so I took this time, and I told them in the chat, I was like, you know, I want to take this time to just find myself, and just to not be boggled down by anybody else's perception of me or anything like that. And honestly, I started my detox like 3 days before everyone else did, because I was just like, you know what, I don't need social media. Like, I used to be someone who could not go a day without checking a post, posting something, tweeting, all that type of stuff. That used to be me. I used to be so focused on what people thought of me rather than what I thought of myself. And through my spiritual journey and this health journey that I'm on, I've been learning so much about myself, and I wanted to take this time to do that as well. So during my 8 weeks of not being on social media, what I did have, I still had YouTube and Pinterest, and I kept those two because I learned more than anything. I don't really post that much of me on Pinterest. And YouTube is honestly like, it's like another classroom. I learned so much, and when I watch YouTube videos, they're normally like self-help videos. So it's not just me watching mindless shit. Like, it's me watching things that I know is gonna benefit my life. So that is why I did not give up YouTube or Pinterest. Now, at this time, I was not making YouTube videos either, for a multitude of reasons. I just wasn't mentally ready or prepared to make YouTube videos, and I was just not in the best of moods. So I know I needed to take some time off to myself, and I took 2 months. So I think I was off of YouTube for about 4 months, maybe 5. And so those first few months, it was the main reason why I didn't make YouTube videos is because my computer broke, and I was filming on my phone back then, so it was just kind of like a lot going on. But within the time of me on my social media detox, I did a lot of research on law of attraction and manifestation, and I'm 100% sure I manifested the camera that I have been filming on, because the universe was just fucking with me. Like, I've been aligned, I'm raising my vibrations, I'm, you know, becoming my higher self, and through that, you know, your manifestations come a lot quicker. And eventually, once I'm super comfortable with the knowledge that I've gained about law of attraction and manifestation, I will definitely do more videos. But as of right now, you know, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. But during that time of my social media detox, I definitely did a lot of research. I watched The Secret probably like 4 or 5 times. You know, I was watching all the YouTube videos about people who go in depth about law of attraction and manifestation, things like that. So it was a nice time to regain focus and regain and understand myself more. So with that being said, I also read a lot more, and I wrote in my journal so much more than I have ever written in my journal. And honestly, it helps me release a lot of tension and emotions that are built up inside of me. And I feel like if you're someone who is battling with depression or anxiety, or maybe you can't do things that are going to clear your mind like you honestly want them to, I would definitely recommend writing in a journal, because I know a lot of people, they think meditating is too hard to clear your mind. So try writing in a journal. I promise you, getting all those emotions out on paper, it releases so much stress out of you. And I just needed this social media detox, so I'm so grateful for Brianna, and I'm grateful that she put this in my head, because I was like, you know what, I feel like I need it. And so I just did it. I wasn't on social media, and even when everyone else went back on social media, I was just like, no, like it wasn't that big of a deal to me, honestly. And I know I needed more time to get my shit together, honestly. That's what I needed more time to do. And I wasn't afraid to tell myself that. I wasn't afraid to let myself know, like, girl, you got too much going on right now. You're feeling all types of ways. You just need to chill, and maybe if you don't be on social media, you'll see that. So another thing I learned while being on a social media detox is that I only have a certain amount of friends. And I don't know how to say this without sounding like pompous or anything like that, but I have a lot more fans than friends, okay? And the friends are the people who contacted me not through social media. So if you have my number, or you decided to call me or text me and stuff like that, that's when I knew, you know, that's my friend right there. That's someone who cares about me, and that's someone who, you know, they noticed I wasn't posting on Snapchat. And honestly, it was a lot more people than I honestly thought that people would know that I wasn't on social media. But I had a few people that I didn't even really think would care that I wasn't on social media text me, call me. So I really appreciate you guys for that. And I'm grateful that you guys are in my lives, because I have to realize that the people that really care about you, they're not just going to be the ones who look at your Snapchat or Instagram and like your post. They're going to be the ones that text you and call you, ask you how you're doing, and going to be concerned why you haven't been posting on social media. So that was a cool thing that I learned about, you know, who my real friends are and who are people who just admire me or are my fans or something like that. So yeah, so that was cool. And then I took a lot of time to just figure out what I really like, what I don't like, what I want to do with my life, the path that I feel like I'm heading towards. And I spent a lot of time meditating, spent a lot of time doing yoga, and it was just a time for me to be with myself, be with my thoughts. And I don't watch TV as it is, so it's not like I was just vegging out on the couch or on my bed just watching mindless TV, because I honestly don't even own a TV anymore. So if I do watch television, it's mostly on my computer or my iPad, and I'll watch like things on Hulu or Netflix, but I don't necessarily binge watch anything anymore, because I know it's not good for myself, it's not good for my brain, it's not good for my body, so I don't do it anymore. But you know, I did watch some TV, and yeah, it was really fun. I think that everyone should try a social media detox, maybe for like 21 days, just because I feel like 14 days wasn't enough time, but at the same time, you know, it takes 21 days to build a habit. And I feel like if you cut out social media for 21 days, you will start to realize that it's nothing important in your life. Yes, social media is a great way for a lot of people to become entrepreneurs and to make money, because of course that's what I'm trying to do. Like, not only do I want to just help people, but I also want to make some money while doing it. So it's cool to learn and to grow, but at the same time, you can't let social media and what other people think of you dictate your life, because if you continue down that path, you're never going to be able to reach your higher self. You're never going to be able to find your true passions in life, and you're honestly going to be miserable if all you do is care about what other people think. trust me, that used to be me. I promise you, that used to be me. But I've grown. Like, you have to grow. If you're continuously staying stagnant, you're not going to feel fulfillment in your life. You have to grow. You have to learn. Every single day of your life, you should be learning something new. And when I was on my 6-week or 8-week social media detox, I learned so much about myself. I learned that I don't need social media. I learned that I don't need reassurance from anybody but myself. And I just took the time to be alone with myself. That's what we forget to do a lot. We're too busy running. We're keeping ourselves too busy instead of being in the moment. And that's what I wanted more often than none, is to be in this present moment. Right now, right here with you guys, just expressing some things that have shaped me into the person I am today. And I know this detox was recent, but honestly, it's taught me so much about myself that I will never take it for granted. And I limit my social media usage now. Like, I used to be on Snapchat like so often, just watching mindless stuff. Like, people don't even be talking about nothing, they just be like being there. But for me, it's a lot different because I follow a lot of people that I aspire to be like. So that's the reason why I do like social media, because it makes me feel like I have friends that are doing the things that I'm doing, that I want to do. So it keeps me connected, it keeps me focused, it keeps me like, you know, like, girl, yes, you can do anything, like, it's your time. But at the same time, I shouldn't be on Snapchat for 3 hours just scrolling when I know I could be reading or studying or practicing yoga or meditating or just doing anything that honestly, making videos, just doing anything that honestly brings me joy, happiness, and is fulfilling into my life. Because I know that every day I'm sowing seeds that are going to harvest, that I'm going to eventually harvest and watch grow. So it's just like, girl, once you kind of understand that, you will not waste your time caring so much about what other people think. So you guys, if you honestly find yourself being overly emotional and you don't, like, your mind is just so cluttered and you just like feel like you're doing too much but also doing not enough at the same time, those are evidence signs that you probably should do a social media detox. So honestly, if that's you, take 21 days. What I did was I deleted all the apps off my phone. I didn't delete my accounts. I just deleted the apps off my phone and started from there and started doing things that bring me joy and happiness, that don't involve other people giving me validation for showing them a mere percentage of my life. So I really want you guys to take that advice, and I really hope you guys like this video. And if you guys have any questions about anything I learned or did during my social media detox, please feel free to comment below. And I just want you guys to be a lot more healthier and happier in your minds, your body, and your soul. So take some time for yourself, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. Just like do something that you really like. Write in your journal, meditate, you know, just be with yourself and just not be so focused on what everyone else is doing or how they think you're doing, and just clouding your mind with judgment and all these things that you do not need. So if you are feeling that way, please talk to me. I'm always here for you. Snap me or message me on Instagram. Honestly, message me on Instagram. That's the best, because I'm trying to fall back on Snapchat because I feel like I don't need all of those social media platforms to do the exact same thing. So honestly, I'm going to stick to Instagram and InstaChat. So yeah, like, just message me. I'm always available to talk, or you can tweet me, DM me, whatever you guys want to do. I'm here to talk to you and I'm here to help, because I know that it's hard. Like, I know it's hard right now, and I know that everyone is expecting so much from you. You're expecting so much from yourself right now, but it's hard. You have to be a lot gentle, softer, easier on yourself, because everything that you've ever been through led you to this very point in time. And you are supposed to be here. You are supposed to be learning everything that you're learning. You're supposed to go through everything that you went through in order to grow and be better. And that is what I'm doing right now, and I'm taking you guys along this journey. And little things that I know have benefited me in my life, I'm going to share with you guys, because we need it. We need more real people expressing real stuff and helping others. That's what we need right now. So that's what I'm doing, and I really hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to be amazing and do amazing things. Bye.
It's all about you. It's all about you.